It is my 87th or 88th round of chemotherapy, and yeah, so thank you all so much for watching this week. There's actually a very scary moment in this week, but we will save that for the vlog, so thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
This graph shows the idea of the law of increasing opportunity cost, which is a lot easier to explain given a different example. So let's use playing video games, top of the tree, and try to get the hardest ones to reach. You start with the easy ones, the low-hanging fruit. You grab hard to reach. Notice that the opportunity cost of each basket of cherries that you pick is not constant. It gets bigger and bigger. Now on the graph, here's the combination that you're producing if all you're doing is playing video games. When you go pick some cherries, that first basket is super quick and easy to fill, and you still have plenty of time to play a lot of video games. The opportunity cost from picking that first basket is really low. If you
come back, so originally throughout this week, I wasn't planning to film. I didn't film a lot, if I'm being seriously honest. We met baby Oliver last week, technically literally 4 days ago, and today it's just been a whirlwind of crazy things. So I'm not going to discuss the entire week because that doesn't really matter, but I'm going to discuss today. These video clips were filmed exactly on this day, no sooner or no later. So in the morning, we go out to school and we see that it's a tad bit rainy, and we're like, okay, it's a little bit windy and it's a little bit rainy. It is incredibly windy. I don't know why I'm thinking. Jesus Christ, it's gonna be so fucking windy. Literally. Well, after we recorded that clip and said everything was fine, we get on the bus and we notice it's a lot more rainy, and we're like, okay, like the winds and the rain are significantly picking up. It's not until we get to school where we have to go to the first period a tad bit early. We're like, okay, sometimes that's just as cool. And I hear Miss Becca's like, there's a tornado, like, if we have a drill, then it's really not a drill, because there was actually a freaking tornado watch, meaning they were looking out for a tornado, or there was possible weather conditions that could bring up a tornado. We're sitting in math class, and I recorded just some bits of math and the things, and so there will be math, just boring math and whatever, but it's alright, you'll get through that. But then, during math, as we're learning, we start hearing a oh, hell. What was that? We hear a abrupt, and Miss Beckwith goes, haha, what in the world? And she said, our window opened, like my window's open. The freaking wind pushed open the window. Yeah, sure. It was like a suction gravity. You know how things suction and they'll like smack it, like, or bring it? The wind had suctioned it so hard the window opened. Yep. The blind started sucking in. Did you catch that moment? Yes. Wow. And I caught the moment where damn Dillian and Dr. Moody said, alright, we're going to have to fix this. They came in our classroom. They thankfully were able to get the latch back on and were able to close the window. I think it was like an original issue with her window, but they fixed it. And thankfully nothing else happened. But we just kept hearing like the wind and the rain. But it was so damn scary because I had just seen that there was a tornado watch and then our window opens. Oh, what? Like I did.
Damn. The window blew open.
Yes!
That means there's negative pressure outside.
Everybody come up here. Andre, come up here.
Yeah, I know. Donnie and them just had merely texted me about it, and then our window opens. It was so insane and so freaking crazy. So yeah, there's like, I don't know, all those video clips that you're going to see are now here.
Damn. The window blew open.
Yes!
That means there's negative pressure outside.
window blow open. Everybody come up here. Andre, come up here. I can't get it pulled in. Can you get it pulled in?
Oh,
Yeah. It's like really pulling it.
damn.
Right?
I ain't finna jump out this motherfucker.
No, don't jump out. I don't want you to jump out. Is it locked, maybe?
I'll probably shoot that shit right there.
Alright.
Better grab a broom or something.
Okay, I just texted Maddie. Let's see, we're just going. Okay, whatever. We got this. We're good. Giovanni is here. I'll pull my AirPods and watch my documents. Jennifer Valley. What you last night? Travis. Dad did that. Okay, everybody got your notes out? We can't get it close.
Billy? I'll tell you. Is it a emergency?
Yeah.
Just not. They're all shut. I'm trying to terrify them. Okay, they're hungry. It's got a towel.
That's what I thought. But we still couldn't get it.
Push it out and then in. That's all it is.
Out and in, okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you guys, you saved us. Oh, and now Mr. Dillion's ready to twirl a baton around for us. Thank you guys. We're going to start with a couple of the ones that we didn't get to yesterday. So we did Kennedy, we didn't do Julian, did we? Okay, but we did do Kennedy, right? Okay, so if you will, read the problem about Kennedy. Okay, read the problem about Kennedy. Find the important information. Okay.
Who's back with? Didn't we do Kennedy yesterday?
I didn't think we did Kennedy. I thought we did the one above that. We did do Kennedy? Oh, I didn't mean Kennedy. I meant Julian. Do Julian. I was pointing to Julian, but I was saying Kennedy. Thank you.
What would the E be?
Remember, E is not a letter. It's actually a number. Okay, so it stays E. So it's not a variable we change.
Okay.
Invested $990. What piece of information is that?
The P.
Very good. How do we know that?
Because it says invested.
Invested, that's how much you're starting with, right? Okay. And what piece of information is that? What variable?
The rate.
The rate, the R. Good. Do we see?
Compounded continuously.
Perfect. Compounded continuously. What does that tell us?
That we're using the bottom equation.
Yep. Hey, what else?
How much money?
How much money? What does that tell us we're looking for?
The end.
E to the, what is R?
0.0672.
And T?
It's 12 here. Do we have to type the E?
You do not have to type the P or the A. No, you just type the 990, starting with the 990.
No, do we type the E?
Oh yes, do type the E. Yes. So we should have gotten 2,083.29. Does it tell us what to round to? The nearest dollar. So what would this be to the nearest dollar? Very good. It's the whole number. All right, tell me about Sarah. That's $2,500. What piece of information is that?
The P.
E, very good. What else?
Compounded continuously.
Compounded continuously. What does that tell us?
That we're using the bottom equation.
Yep.
The time.
Time, 14 years.
Is that it? Or is that not right?
Okay, so we get $3,597.68555354, right? Did I type something wrong? Oh, I did type something wrong. Thank you, guys. 33.54?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Respect.
Well, I'm saving, apparently. I don't know why I'm saving. Also don't know where my mouse is. Okay.
Good morning, Blue Comets. Teachers, please excuse this interruption. Any student who has off-campus learning or RCC or something like that today needs to stay on campus until the weather clears and we make the call that you are allowed to leave. Again, any student that has any off-campus learning needs to stay on campus until we make the all clear for you to leave. Thank you.
3,927.
Okay, that is our
P.
P.
The 10 years, which is time.
10 years. What is 10?
Time.
What you're going to do is you're going to work the problem. You're going to type the answer in. If you get it right, it turns the answer red. If you get it wrong, it turns the answer green. Go ahead and go over to the first column in your... Yeah, you had all the hard stuff. Yeah.
It says that I'm wrong, and I put 9%.
Okay, let's look. 2807, that's good. So the problem. Oh wait, hang on. 90413. What was it? 9044.13. Oops. I don't know if that's going to change your answer. Where is it?
Not too many.
No, you're fine. I'm the same way. It's compounding continuously.
Oh.
So it's the E one. Now find where they cross. Still 9%. 2807. Let me go look at it on my end. Sometimes I have to step away and then come back. Go ahead and go to the next one. I'll be right back.
That's the most this week. Thankfully, we are doing great. We are doing awesome. I was actually very terrified that my ventilator would shut off because there was a tornado watch and you know the wind was howling, so I thought the power was going to turn off, and that means my trusty dusty ventilator machine might turn off, and you know I live on a ventilator. This was one of the days that it scared the living hell out of me. But yeah, we're doing great. We're doing awesome, and we have some Mexican flaming hot. So a few weeks ago, not even weeks ago, like a week ago, I helped one of my friends with work, and I helped her get the answers. And so she's like, you know, I'm gonna buy you some freaking chips. I'm like, oh, that was random. I'm like, oh yeah, thank you. And they were talking about this Mexican thing. I was like, oh, you know what? I actually never tried Mexican Cheetos or Takis. And they're like, you know what? I'm gonna get you that. I'm like, okay. And they finally gave me one. So we are going to attempt to try it. What in the hell? There's a tag in here. Is this part of the bag? there are the bag. Alright. That's how they look. Let's try it. They taste like typical hot Cheetos, but they have a distinct, like, sort of different flavor. I can't tell. In my opinion, they taste like typical hot Cheetos I would get from, like, you know, my American Dollar Tree. So again, we want to thank you all so much for watching this vlog, and we'll see you next time. Bye.